Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3, and in this episode of our season with Kyle Busch's number 18 M&M's Toyota Camry, we are going to be completing race 2 of 36, the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. In the last episode, actually on Easter Sunday, we started off our Cup Series season by doing the Daytona 500. We didn't win, and we could have, but it's not a real racetrack, so, you know, shit happens. More Kyle Busch memes. So press the options button. Here's the season standings. Because of those absolutely terrible results, we did get second place in one of the stages, so I got 9 points for that. And then I got like 1 point for not finishing dead last. Yeah. 39th. And who's the winner? I think it was Kevin Harvick, wasn't it? I'll scroll all the way up. No, it was Eric Almirola. Well, no, it wasn't Eric Almirola that won the race. Yeah, Kevin Harvick won it. It's just he got more points for, stage results and stuff. I was thinking that at first because he's in first place, but these days the points are stupid in NASCAR. So we get crap like this after the first race that's like, wait, what? Don't make any sense. So Atlanta, kind of a super speedway now, but it's very old and bumpy. I think once the tires wear down, these AI are going to put up quite a fight. I think in the Cup Series, it's kind of iffy with like what tracks that you have no off-throttle time at that the AI actually challenge you. I think Atlanta can a bit, but then you go like Charlotte where it's a bunch, in Chicagoland where it's even worse. I would have to actually have like a setup in or like manual transmission and stuff, and then the tire roll just kills you. Some tracks where there's no off-throttle time, the AI, they also don't have to let out the gas. But let's get to Atlanta and see how we qualify. They're going to go ahead and give us our one lap. Whenever it was at Daytona, they gave us 2 laps. I don't know why you get 2 laps at super speedways. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess you like 1 lap to get up to speed, but I mean, the whole getting up to speed thing wouldn't really exist if you just have the AI also only get like 1 lap. With the AI, it seems like they're doing their qualifying with other people around versus whenever you do it, you're all by yourself for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm on setup 6, and I think it's too tight, but then it does that, and it's like, oh, never mind, it's too loose. So I don't need the car doing that crap during the race. 16th. Well, it's on the outside, so if I'm lucky, someone gets into the back, just like last time. We had 3 people got into the back whenever we did the Daytona 500, so I went from 24th to 21st. Our pole sitter is Kyle Larson. Kevin Harvick on the outside after winning the Daytona 500. Did I just see that Danica Patrick is starting in dead last, or like somewhere around there? 39th place, and David Gilliland's starting behind her. Well, that doesn't make sense because David Gilliland's actually pretty good. Okay, so no one got into the back. We're starting on the outside. I am not excited for that. I was thinking about putting it on setup 7, which would be a bit looser, but the chances of me trying to get this car to steer a little bit more than it just whipping out sideways like that, I kind of don't want to really push it. We'll find our ways. Looks like we got ourselves a good afternoon setting for this race, starting on the outside. Chase Elliott. We'll have to find out how long the first stage is. I'm guessing like 6 or 7 laps. I don't know. 10 laps. Yeah, the stage is a lot longer than I thought they were. Well, I'm not getting clear on the bottom yet, so just let Chase have it. Kind of on Casey Kane's bumper. So we're playing a 2018 NASCAR game, but it feels a lot more like 2019. I don't know what they're going to do for NASCAR Heat 4 to make it seem more like 2019 whenever this game was already kind of spot on with the aero package and shit. Wow, okay, they've got a little bit of off-throttle time, and what makes it so challenging is I either rear end them and wreck myself or allow off the gas and then can't get to the field because we're all bunched together. So I gotta hope I have a run and somewhere to take it. I really don't want to push it too hard and wind up getting myself wrecked. Like I want to get underneath Ryan Blaney. Okay, we got a shot right here. Let's go to the bottom. Looks like Alex Bowman is falling back. I'm gonna get pulled by, is that Kurt Busch? Yeah, that's Kurt Busch. I couldn't tell if it was Kurt Busch or, I don't know, Trevor Bayne in his 6 car. Because he's got a bunch of different ones. Once again, Matt Kenseth, not in this game. The one driver that everybody wanted in this game. If, like half the races in the Cup Series and stuff like that. Okay, Clint Boyer. Okay, I should have held my ground back down to the bottom after he bumped me, but my point is, you get Danica Patrick for a whole season, but you don't get Matt Kenseth at all just because you're racing the Daytona 500. It was early on in the season. They had the opportunity to put her in the game and whatever. But because Matt Kenseth didn't, start racing for Roush in the 6 car in 2018 until like a few races later, that's their excuse. But then they put Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Xfinity Series whenever his race wasn't until like Richmond or whatever in the Xfinity Series. And y'all are so freaking slow and my space down there at the bottom, so I just got to go. Allow the gas to check up and not go anywhere, but I don't know. we get Dale Earnhardt Jr. for a whole season in the Xfinity Series. Whenever I do believe Dale Earnhardt Jr. was added as DLC, wasn't he? Maybe that's incorrect. I don't know. So we still got enough time to possibly finish, I think, at best, third, because we got a ways to go after passing Hamlin and is this Eric Almirola in front of me, I think? I guess he's Smithfield. I don't know. Even whenever a game released in 2018, I still can't really see that for shit. Okay, Denny Hamlin's trying to wreck himself. I don't know. Y'all slow down so much in the freaking corners that I got to deal with crap like that. Okay, he gained back control, but golly, he was losing it. Let's chase down Eric Almirola. We'll get to him. So yeah, the reason I've chosen this paint scheme is because it's the Folds of Honor race and everything. Not to mention, it really matches like the stripes on the walls, the red, white, and the blue. It's just a big red, white, and blue race. Okay, passing Eric Almirola. I would like to try doing that on the outside, because if I try on the inside, he's probably going to cut me off the track and squeeze me and stuff like that. Unless I get a run big enough off the corner to get my nose in there before he decides he's going in. But yeah, he's closed the door on me. He really made me check up. He's sending me down to the apron going so slow, and now he's wrecking too. Y'all suck. Y'all just suck. That's all it is. Y'all just suck. And the stage ends early. 4th place, 7 points. Joey Logano wins the first stage with Brad Keselowski in second, so we're having ourselves really much of a Penske race right now. Everyone's pitting, and both of our tires, or both sides, are in the 60s, so I figure that everyone wants to get 4 tires here. I think they do really take 4 tires at Atlanta just because how bumpy track is, and they try to apply some reasoning into NASCAR Heat 3 for once. So we can go ahead and do that. 4 tires, I guess, just enough fuel to make it through the next stage, even though I can't go to 14. I don't want to overdo it. And then there's no damage. I did bump into the wall a while ago, but the game don't care about that, so that's nice to see. Okay, so we didn't lose any positions or anything like that, so we didn't take too much fuel. We didn't take too many tires. I took 4 tires. I couldn't take more tires than that, to be honest. Yeah, I'd take 6 tires. I don't know where the hell to put them. I'll shove them up my ass, because that's what Kyle Busch would probably do. He's got to take the tires. He's got to put them somewhere. Put them in the back just in case of an emergency. So we come to this restart on the outside again, which that sucks. But now the field's grouped back together. I have a chance to get to the lead from here. It's just I gotta get to the bottom, and then I also have to find a way to actually make moves here. Brad Keselowski's gonna check up a bunch because that's what they all do. Bottom's not open. Don't touch Eric Almirola. Holy crap. That was almost a what-if racing situation. Can I please clear Eric Almirola, please? Okay. Keselowski, get the fuck out of the way, stupid head. I'm trying to get to the bottom, but Eric Almirola won't let me, so I'm trying to throttle into the corner enough to get to the bottom, but then Brad Keselowski's checking up in front of me, so I can't do anything. I'm just so freaking caged in. I should be able to make passes on the outside of this race just because I have the draft off other cars and stuff like that. Right now, there's nobody in front of me, so the bottom's clear, so I can go there now. I really don't want to push Larson past Joey Logano, because I like Joey Logano more than Kyle Larson. And here I go, pushing Kyle Larson to the lead anyways. I mean, if Logano wasn't being such a moron and going to the outside for no reason, then that wouldn't be happening. Larson got a massive push from me just because he slowed down. My Wi-Fi network connection was lost. I don't give a fuck. Don't distract me with that shit while I'm trying to make a YouTube video. You stupid AT&T. I don't know. Something happened with the internet connection across the house and the game let me know. You guys don't get to see that crap, but I do. It doesn't show you that just because I recorded with the PlayStation 4 other than like my Elgato or something. Okay, we got a really good run into turns 3 and 4, but I can't pass on the bottom. He never leaves the bottom open unless I get a run big enough through the bottom off of a corner. Like I'm trying to right now. Yeah, he's not letting me. Oh gosh, he checked up so hard. He's sliding. What? Here we go. It's Chicagoland 2018 with Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. I don't really have much of a choice. He shut the door on me whenever I'm trying to make a pass, and I can't pass on the outside because that's not possible. This whole 2019 package, it's unreal. It's so unreal because it's not. This is not even what the actual 2019 package is like. The game is lagging extremely hard right now, and I know you guys can see that. This is insane. I don't know what's going on. We haven't gotten a caution. I don't know if Kyle Larson died.
Hold your line. Got one inside. Hold your line. Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it. Got one down low now. Got one.
I don't know how. I really don't know how this is happening. I'm going full throttle. I know he doesn't go full throttle, but I'm doing something right. I might be able to do it from the outside if we can stay right here. And there's also like side draft and stuff like that, which I'm kind of trying to do. I'm going to get myself wrecked doing this. But hey, look, we're actually having a battle for the stage win. I'm going to try making a crossover move or something. You see, he came from the bottom, so I have no idea how in the hell he was actually able to make it stick right there. I know we've got enough fuel to make it to the end, but the Truex car really held on a lot longer. So I'm kind of worried about something like this happening whenever we come to the end of the final stage. So we can't win the stage because Truex came all the way from the bottom and stuck it in there. I should have protected it better, but these AI are unpredictable. They could just do things your cars you just can't do. I can't enter from the bottom and stay at the bottom full throttle. My car will go up. But he'll enter from the bottom, he'll stay on the throttle, and it'll just stick right there. So I'll have to slow down and block him and brake check him and crap like that. My tires got more worn this time. It was the same amount of laps, so I don't know exactly how. Maybe it was just from being more aggressive or something. So everyone's going to take their pit stops again. How much? We got 21 laps left in the race, so I'm just going to fill it up because I know we're going to have another green flag pit stop, unless the caution comes out, which is usually what happens. We'll get our 4 tires, and that'll be that. Alright, and maybe I should have considered taking 2 cans of fuel last time, so that would have to take less fuel this time, but it turns out that even then, these freaking AI are still doing like the same crap as me. Come to the restart with fresh tires. I should be able to pass Truex at some point, though they're kind of strong on the restart, so I'm not exactly sure. I've come so close to wrecking myself repeatedly. Austin Dillon backed out because he knew that was a bad idea. Also, these cars are very, very unstable, so they tend to like steer way more than you want them to, and then not steer enough sometimes when you come to restart and you're not up to speed yet. And it's Atlanta, it's so bumpy, that's one of the main reasons why. It happens at the bumpiest of tracks in this game. Okay, I'm just going to stick myself right in here. 4th place behind the Keselowski. And I'm sure we'll get up front somehow. Oh, here comes Jamie McMurray. I couldn't hold it to the bottom because Keselowski wasn't going anywhere and was throwing me all over the darn place. Trying to get a pull down the back stretch. I have a big question right now, and that is why does the game keep on dropping frames erratically? I've lost the internet connection. There's no caution coming out for wreck, so I don't even know what the hell is going on to make the game just lag so freaking much. It's like What If Racing whenever he plays this game on his Xbox One, and it just can't stop skipping frames and crap. Oh, we got him. We got him loose. I hit him hard enough to make him slide. Okay, don't wreck it. Drive like actual Martin Truex Jr. that could win a 2017 championship. I can't pass him cleanly. The game doesn't actually allow me to do that. He never leaves the bottom open enough. He always checks up and drives around the track slower than me, allowing me to rear-end him. So whenever I do rear-end him, it's all his fault. Fuck it. I ain't taking blame for that. I'm Kyle Busch. I'm a man. Well, there was the transition from 2 laps of fuel remaining to 1. We're kind of using like 1.1 laps of fuel a lap. It's silly, but that's how the game works. I'm guessing pit road speed is like 45 miles an hour. Same thing it was at Chicagoland whenever I raced there a while back. Okay, so let's not speed in. Let's not slide too hard down pit road.
Slow down.
Okay, we got the black flag. I was braking really hard, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to get enough fuel to make it to the end. No tires. Don't have time for that. We're going to waste so much time in pit road, like 15 seconds with this black flag. I was being very conservative. You know, I wasn't diving off the freaking track and then losing control of the car. So, like, you know, I'd slow down. I had so much of a space. 20.6 seconds. That is indeed going to be a good bit longer than most of theirs. They're probably going to be like 15 seconds, right? Because that's what mine are. So I'm not winning this race. That's not happening. There goes Joey Logano, Austin Dillon, Brad Keselowski, yeah, a bunch of other guys. Okay, let's go. All right, 20.6 seconds. Well, that sucks. We're probably going to finish, like, in the top 20 somewhere. If I could just not speed onto pit road, then I think we'd have a better chance, but I don't really think I have much of a choice. And we're beating these 2 off pit road somehow. But it seems so more difficult to avoid speeding a pit road because it's inconsistent. They don't provide you that information before you start the race. You have to find it out on your own. I mean, the Dirt to Daytona days, I mean, the game made by the same people, but they don't provide you with that information here before the race begins for whatever reason. And I already knew what it was, and I struggled to not speed in. We were like 47 miles an hour, and we didn't get no 5 miles per hour leniency Okay, we're still in the top 10. I thought it would be much worse than that. The white flag is out, so that decreases the chance of this race having another restart. But knowing this game, a caution come out and somehow will be a restart. So just keep the fingers crossed. We get a 9th place finish. I was thinking that after I sped into pit road, we'd be finishing like 19th, 18th at the worst because we came out behind someone that was 17th. But you still have people pitting, and I didn't know how many were actually going to pass. I'm freaking letting off the gas right now, and I can't get down to the bottom. But no one's coming up behind me. And, well, the leaders cross the start-finish line. So, yeah, the race is definitely over. Though I don't even know if it's possible in this game for the leader to cross the start-finish line, get the checkered flag, and then the caution still come out because I'm on the white flag. I don't know. The game is actually, it might be that stupid. Who knows? 9th place. I was probably going to win this race if I had not sped into pit road, but I did that. Thing is, I spent like an extra 15 seconds on there, and it would have just been like a 5-second pit stop if we hadn't sped into pit road, and we came out like 6 seconds behind those guys, and of course I was losing much more time just because my tires were so worn. But who knows? But I was going to take tires if I hadn't sped into pit road, but that was the best decision I could come up with. Sucks that we didn't win this race, still waiting on that first win, but it'll come whenever we prove that we're worth it. Ironically, Brad Keselowski took the win here, just like he did in the 2019 Atlanta race that was just like a month and a half ago, I think. And he had the flu whenever he was doing that one, so that's pretty awesome. And I actually think that Brad Keselowski was using an Auto Trader paint scheme in this race. I might not be correct. I swear I saw him in an orange and blue car pass by me on pit road. Kurt Busch, who was in the top 10 at one point, I remember passing him and mentioned him. He got a DNF, so that sucks. But our stage winners were Joey Logano and, of course, Mark Truex Jr. We try to compete with Truex, but he had tires that never wear down, and us, we can't hold the freaking bottom. Danica Patrick started 39th, finishing 38th. Do that every video. Just every video, please. You're not even supposed to be here. I really do want to complain about the fact that it takes me so long to find the paint scheme that I want to choose for the next race. But I have so many paint schemes, and I like that. But I have to press the button over and over again. I wish it was like a list, and you could just like go down it or switch it. Like the whole, whenever you have this many paint schemes, it's testing my patience. But I'm going to use this paint scheme because it kind of gives me this sunset-like feeling. And next up is Las Vegas tomorrow for the Pennzoil 400, presented by Jiffy Lube. I think that's a tire changing company kind of thing because I see the word lube in there. But yeah, that race is taking place at sunset, like much later in the afternoon than this one was. So I think that would be a good reason to choose a car like this. But in the points, we are in 11th place. Eric Almirola is still the points leader, so he's been rather consistent lately. And Keselowski after that win in 2nd place. So far, Keselowski and Kevin Harvick are locked into the next round, but we still got a ways to go, and I think they're going to both make it, just considering what kind of drivers they are these days. Me, I know I'll make it. I'll win something. I'll win a few races before the freaking playoffs begin, but we are off to such a ridiculously bumpy start. Like this one right here would have been a win, but then I speed into pit road like I always do. I can't enter pit road for shit. I posted that on Twitter like 2 days ago. And it remains true as I record this video. But see you next time. That's that. And episode over.